So what do I mean by Faultlines? Because I think the video title sounds a bit esoteric. So what I think is that the developers, they made a convenient choice based on previous shortcuts taken, and that then carves its way through the design of the game. And what I mean by that is, for example, when you use the hand flare, when you want to use it, you have to put it into your pistol slot. Now, from a player perspective, that doesn't make any sense, because why would you have to remove your pistol from the holster to use a flare that is never in that holster? It just goes directly from where you use it into your hand. Even if you put it in the holster slot, it's not physically, I think, it wouldn't be in the holster. In the game logic it is, but you see, it doesn't make sense. Then I wondered, it's probably based on the developers having taken a development shortcut to quickly implement the thing. And I think it's a problem because it's a repeating pattern with this game. And I think also with previous Arma games. So what I think happened is they probably had like a basic handheld weapon class to shoot projectiles, but it didn't have a class in the code for putting something in the grenade slots and then clicking left and then having that thing shoot a projectile and deleting itself after that. So instead of coding a new system for that, they just went for the shortcut and just put it in a pistol slot. It's a quick fix, but you see, it doesn't make sense. And I think the pattern here is because if you look at heavy machine guns in this game, okay, let's say you're going to do a heavy machine gun. Notice you cannot adjust the sights and you cannot use your left hand. But I think you can adjust the sights if it's a handheld machine gun that's on a tripod. But if it's a M2 machine gun on a tripod, you cannot do it. I think it's the same problem, basically, because I think heavy machine guns, in the game, they're counting, I think, as vehicles. And it's always been a bit weird in Arma games is that the stationary weapon system is always like a vehicle you get into. It's not like an object you touch and manipulate that's static. It's more like you get into a vehicle. And as you can see, that's the pattern here. They're leaving out functionality that infantry weapons have because it's easier to reuse some type of vehicle weapon class that doesn't have the functionality. And I think it's bad for the game because one of the best features in this game is being able to use a left hand for small objects while holding the weapon in the left hand. And the same should be possible for using heavy machine guns.